Hello, everybody. How's it going? It has been a few days, but how are y'all doing? So sorry about the lack of streams the last like 2 days. I picked up a job, like IRL cell. And the idea was, I didn't realize it was for, I didn't realize it was for 12-hour shifts until they called me the day before. Or not even like the day before, 2 days before. And my brain was like, oh, that means tomorrow. No, Sal. So, on Friday, when I didn't even have work, I woke up at 3 in the morning to go to work at 6 in the morning. Which I didn't actually have. So I woke up and I apparently getting like 3 hours of sleep in one night. It did not, in fact, do me any favors because I zoned out so hardcore that I completely forgot to stream after I realized I didn't have to work. I actually got dressed and drove all the way to the job site I've been working at for my temp job, and just to get told to go home. So, Anyways, I don't have work tomorrow, finally. So, we are back. We're doing Silent Hill, because I don't feel like this is the next game we were going to do, and I don't feel like I can handle karaoke today. Maybe tomorrow. But I have never played a Silent Hill game. And I'm not the biggest fan of horror games, generally. But I have been getting better. Honestly, you know what might be a fun idea? Maybe not right this second, but maybe, or like anytime soon. But you know, one of the first horror games I ever remember playing was Amnesia: The Dark Descent because of YouTube. And that really freaked me out. Well, technically the first Resident Evil was, I played that one before, but that one, like, is the reason I never played any other horror games. Until I went and beat it the other year. Or last year. It's quiet. Too quiet. This place is like a ghost town. Cheryl. Only experience with Silent Hill is watching Sil play the remake of 2, so this will be pretty fresh. Nice. Nice. Oh no. It's with the D-pad. Okay. Oh, it's tank controls. Actually, this is... Okay, well, it's pretty bad. But this is adaptably bad, I think. Like, I could get used to this. Okay. I don't know how easily I will get used to this, but I think I can get used to this. Okay. Footsteps. I'm not doing anything. Oh, it's a cutscene. Oh, okay. Also, just random note.
Cheryl? Is that Cheryl?
Oh, there is voice acting. Okay.
Where are you going?
You know, there's a vibe to
Stop!
PlayStation 1 stuff that I actually genuinely really miss. Especially the music. I don't know what, like, synthetic instruments they use or whatever. But I love the vibe of it. Also, I think that the PS1 is like the last. I actually think that like it's one of those console generations with like where the graphics makes a lot of things like better by being kind of worse. What is it? Oh, yo! It actually uses X as the correct thing. Oh, okay. Normally it's like circle, like... Alright. Alright. That's strange. It's getting darker. Better than nothing, I guess. But yeah, this is not the one with Pyramid Head. This one is supposed to, like, set up all the other games. Broken wheelchair, what's this doing here? But yeah, on a random side note, what's this? It's a gurney with a dead body on it. On a random side note, while I was setting up for stream, this game even have an iconic enemy like Pyramid. I mean, I think it's got... I don't actually think so, actually. All I know is, I do know that this game introduces Cheryl. I know she's like a major character later on. Some of the other ones.
What is this? What's going on here?
Oh, I think these guys are in every game. The map. Oh. Come on. It killed me. Okay, so I'm guessing what we were seeing was one of these guys and not Cheryl. And I died. Yo, gotta love tank controls. Alright, well, that was fast. Oh, hey! I wonder if something different happens if I actually survive that. Anyways, before stream today, I was eating these like craisins that I had as a snack.
Was I dreaming?
How do you feel?
Like I've been run over by a truck.
Okay.
But I'm all right, I guess.
Glad to hear it.
Okay.
You from around here? Why don't you tell me what happened?
Wait a second, I'm just a tourist.
You said that weird.
I came here for a
Curious.
vacation. I just got here.
Curious.
I don't know what happened.
Curious.
I'd like to find out
Why are you
myself.
saying? Such a weird way to say that word.
Uh-huh.
Have you seen a little girl? Just turned 7 last month. Short, black hair.
Very true.
My daughter.
Sorry. The only person I've seen in this town is you.
In the whole town?
Where is everybody?
I'd tell you if I knew, believe me.
Aren't you a cop?
But from what I can tell,
What are you, a cop?
something bizarre's going on. That's all I know.
Okay.
What's your name?
Harry.
Harry.
Harry Mason.
Harry Mason.
Sybil Bennett.
Harry Mason sounds
I'm a
like
police officer from Brams, the next town over.
like the main character of like the kind of TV show my parents
The
would
phones
watch.
are all dead. And the radio too. I'm going back to call in some reinforcements.
Like a detective show or something.
Hold it. Where do you think you're going?
My daughter. I've got to find her.
My daughter? I've got to find her.
No way. It's dangerous out there.
I mean...
In that case, I need to find her now. Cheryl's my little girl. I can't just leave her out there by herself.
Have you got a gun?
Are you gonna give me
no.
a gun?
Take this, and hope you don't have to use it.
Just, you know...
Now listen to me. Before you pull the trigger, know who you're shooting. And don't do it unless you have
This
to.
is America, just casually handing over firearms.
And don't go blasting me by mistake. Got it?
Yeah, thanks.
I would say it's not that easy. It's not that
You do
easy
best
to
to stay
actually get
nearby.
a gun in America.
I'll be back with help as quick as I
Then
can.
I got given one before for, I got given one in literally, like, from buying a hamburger at, like, a festival. Or, like, a, yeah, I guess, a street fair. Yeah, I was, like, the 50th customer. Health drink? Flashlight. Area map. Yeah, I'll take that. But yeah. What's up? Oh. Experience these bizarre events. Okay. Oh, save file. I hope this actually works this time. I was gonna write the lyrics to the US national anthem for the gun moment, but all I could think of was America! Fuck yeah! I love that South Park just, like, accidentally made, like, one of the most iconic, like, American songs ever. And it's... most of the lyrics are just, America! Fuck yeah! That's the South Park guys. Also, this is, like, the most Japanesey thing ever. Just... health drinks. Especially in little glass bottles like that. Oh, yeah, no, it's from, Team America, something, something or another. But, the people who made that movie are, in fact, the South Park guys. Number one. Okay. Equip. Alright, perfect. But yeah, it is from a
What's
puppet
that?
song. They wrote it.
Huh. Radio. What's going on with that radio?
Making old-timey phone call sounds. Oh, is that hard to say? Phone call. Get out of there! Harry! I can't use the gun! No worries. I will fix that. Somehow that game is somehow this game is significantly louder than Cyberpunk. Anyway, continue, I guess. Anyways, I was going to just say something I just thought was interesting about the snack I chose before stream. So anyways, I ate some some craisins, which are cranberry raisins, if that wasn't obvious. Right? And I find them fascinating because they say sweetened with elderberry juice. And I'm like, what does that mean for... I thought they are supposed... Like, craisins to me says, you know, like raisins, but cranberries. But they're apparently sweetened with elderberry juice. And I'm like, why? But then now that I think about it, that is the only place I ever see elderberries is used as sweeteners for other fruits. So I'm like, apparently we like are growing elderberries somewhere. And instead of just eating them, we're making much worse fruits taste better with them. And I don't get, why don't they just eat the... Why don't we just eat the fruit to be used to flavor all the other fruits? Also, how do you make a raisin sweetened with juice? Like, if you put a raisin in juice, wouldn't that turn it back into a fruit? Do you like what, make it a raisin again? So that it has like the sweetness in? Like, how does that work? Elderberries do sound like the name. I agree. They do sound like something that would give you magic powers or something.
What's that?
Huh. I just wanted to comment on that, how confused I find elderberries to be confusing, especially since I only see them in other fruit things. So, anyway. So, Silent Hill...
This is not a dream. What's happening to this place?
So this Silent Hill has pterodactyls, apparently. The role of Pyramid Head will be played by a pink pterodactyl. Alright, well, I know how these kind of games work. Alright. Better take it with me? Okay. Oh god. Oh god. Come on. Pocket radio. Alright. But yeah, no, part of me almost feels like maybe I shouldn't be playing horror games though right now. Because of the IRL temp job, what I've been doing... Let's check the alleyway again. How do I know where that alleyway is? I guess it's this way. But yeah, because of the temp job, I've been spending a lot of time in very liminal spaces. Including partially in the dark. So, not sure how I feel about that. You trip if you jump off stairs. Oh. I'm hearing like a phone call. Oh well. Alright. But yeah. But yeah, no, I'm going off of very little sleep, so today's stream will probably not be the longest one. figured it would be worth it at very least just to get a little bit of Silent Hill started. Oh, and that is a skinless dog. Alright. Yeah. Like, there's a lot of... The more I think about it, there's a lot of fruits that are... Like, I've heard about a lot of fruits, and I always feel it's so weird when, like... The same thing again. I think it's so weird to just, like, learn about how many fruits there are that, like, just nobody grows for some reason. Even, like, somewhat local fruits. Like, I actually am aware of a couple kinds of fruits that grow in just, like, wild in my area that are edible, and, like, you'd think you'd find those at, like, the store or something. Like, you'd think you'd find them around in the places they're native to. This is an old game. There might be some trial and error type. I mean, that's fair. I'm fully expecting this to be a little bit in that sort of regard. Sketchbook cover. This picture, it's me. Cheryl drew in the sketchbook that I gave her on her 5th birthday. Not gonna pick it up. There's a steel pipe. Okay. 2 schools.
Isn't this Cheryl's sketchbook? She's at the school.
Are we... No, he said he was a tourist. Why would he know... Why would she know where the school is? If neither of us have been here before. Handgun rounds. That's an ominous thing to find in an alleyway. The rustiest steel pipe I've ever seen. You notice something I also have noticed? I see less rusty things lately. When I was a kid, I used to remember thinking that, like... It was, like, apparently, like... I used to think it was, like, super easy for metal to rust. I don't really see things doing that very much anymore. I wonder if we just started making stuff better or something. But like I remember like people had like rusty fences and stuff all the time when I was a kid. Okay. Wow, am I doing that bad already? Goodbye, health drinks I just barely got. I do genuinely wonder if that was like a phone call I missed or something. Oh. Dog. At least they're easier to deal with than the pterodactyls. Alright. Am I going the right way still? Alright. To the school. I can see why people thought this game was terrifying. Like, this isn't actually depicted... like, I mean, this didn't actually get... This kind of got cut off by stream. But, when I first booted up the game, it warned me that the game contains lots of disturbing imagery. And to be advised... Doghouse. Doghouse, Levin Street. Okay. Reload? That is, like... I love that the gun looks like a bar of soap to my brain. It looks like it's, like, carved out of soap. Okay. We're getting the hang of this. Levin Street. To clean up the streets. Saw a doghouse somewhere. Alright. We're in the doghouse now. The whole, like, that whole building is, like, cut in half. To show the power of flex tape, I sawed this house in half. Wait, what is that guy's name? He's like a famous salesman. He's not Billy Mays though. He's got another name. I don't know why, but I can only remember like the really old people, like Vince Offer and Billy Mays. Bill Swift? Ah, yes! Bill Swift! Alright, what's in here? House key was hidden in the doghouse. Will you take it? Wow, this is like the most suspicious. Everything about this game is incredibly suspicious. Use house key. Like, I don't trust anything that's happening. First aid kit. Heck yeah. Alright, locked. Never thought about hiding a key in the top of the dog. Yeah, that's a pretty solid idea. I know a lot of people who will get these, like, photorealistic fake rocks that they put their keys in. It's like a thing to, you know, keep that from checking. But then, like, enough people started just doing that I think most people, like, check any rocks that look remotely loose around somebody's, like, front yard area for keys now if they wanted to go, like, get in somewhere. Or Lord forbid under the welcome mat. Very true. I accidentally found somebody's key at one point because I used to live in an apartment building and they literally kept their key in the planter in the public hallway of the plant. And I noticed it because I dumped out my water in the planter and saw it. They didn't even, like, hide it in the planter. It was just loosely tossed into the planter every time they were done with it. Or their, like, extra house key or whatever. It's locked. Okay. Am I on the lookout for more keys then? Okay. But yeah, you know, and I was always just like, Who wouldn't guess that? Like, that's so easy to find. All it takes is somebody in the hallway to see you toss your keys there to know that that's how you get into your house. I don't actually know who's I never actually met that neighbor. I don't think I've actually talked to my neighbors since I was a little kid, now that I'm thinking about it. Okay, there's no keys in here. That is also where accidentally finding keys. And a friend made a horrifying realization when we were kids. He'd gotten locked out of his apartment, so I still had my apartment keys. For the heck of it, we tried to unlock it. Oh! That's happened to me before. Yeah, the whole apartment complex had one key. Assumedly to, like, save the landlord trouble of having to deal with keys. Just made them all the locks are the same key for the same place. Interesting. So we can't go that way. Cheryl isn't in the alleyway. I hate that it's like realistically him marking on the map where to go. And like he's leaving all the marks there from before. It's really spooky to realize as a kid. Because oh, so my first apartment actually ended up having, I came in on multiple occasions to find that my landlord had cut through my apartment to get to the laundry room, because my, for my apartment building, this is like my first or second apartment, it was just on the other, it was just on the other side of a single door from it's just on the other side from a single door from the like shared laundry room where all the public pay laundromats were, or like washing machines or whatever. And I had found on numerous occasions proof that she just cut through my apartment instead of going around the building, because my apartment was connected to the outside, and her like money return and her like drop box was in the laundry room. So apparently she would just cut through my apartment to get there. Did not like that. So, in fact, she left me notes on my couch a couple times about various things. And apparently, I agreed somewhere that she could do it. But that's what you get for not reading, like, important documents. But yeah, honestly, it's actually kind of hard to, especially if you have standardized locks, to actually design enough for, certain types of locks are different. Like, the standard lock is actually, like, apparently super easy to, like, pick, basically, or not pick, well, they're complicated to like manufacture to like a certain level. So a lot of the time they're the same sort of type of lock for like the big mass produced ones. And yeah, there's not that actually many different ways you can make like a like the tooth key design. Although also apparently like lock picking and like that kind of stuff is actually like super easy. If you ever watched like The Lockpick Lawyer, like so many types of locks can just be like hit and then they're fine. Or not they're fine, then they're open. Motherly, hello! How are you? I'm suffering from bad game controls. And well, good to hear, good to hear. Pterodactyls! Like, it's so why pterodactyls? I never would have thought pterodactyls would be a major enemy in Silent Hill franchise. And I keep hearing, like, phone calls. But I think they might be, like, the sound that enemies are on, like, in my vicinity. Actually, maybe it's the radio I have on me. Looking at Abby stuff as always. For VR chat? Fair. I haven't been on VR, like I said, I haven't been on VR chat in a while. Come on. Yar. You should. Loads of fun with people. Yeah, I mean, that's like a big hunk of my problem. Because I always go on and I feel like I'm, like, bothering people. Alright, you're actually dead. Handgun bullets. A few people want you there, actually. Yeah? I mean, sounds like a lot. I mean, that sounds about right. But yeah, no, like I said, and also I just, like, I always feel like I'm bothering people if I hop on and, like, I don't know what to do. Maybe it's just like the people who I associated with on VR chat. Originally doing more like private-er things. I don't know. Aren't doing a whole lot. It's fair. Also, actually, and then I have another more valid reason than social anxiety for not doing VR chat much. I just feel like it's messing my hair up. And I don't mean that in like oh no, I'm not gonna look good, but like, it always feels like my hair is in like so much knots and stuff after VR because of the headset. Alright. Let me into this 8-11, or the 8-12. I'll either keep it loose, or maybe I'll, I usually keep it loose. A couple times I've wore, like, a headscarf thing. But also it just, like, sits and pulls and, like, rubs on my hair. And I always feel like that's not... and puts my hair into knots and stuff, and I kind of hate that. Because I have pretty long hair. Almost silent, even. Right, Rafa? Maybe because it's more loose that will cause movement. You know what, that's actually fair. Okay, we're in the store. Tie my hair up and place it in between the straps. I don't like tying my hair up either. I usually use a butterfly clip, which is not a clip in the shape of a butterfly, like a claw clip. I think I called it that because I think my sister used to have ones that were shaped like butterflies. Don't have any of those? That's fair. Signal is bad, okay. Alright, later, Raffle. It's good to see you all the same. Yeah, no, I think that phone ringing sound is just them. My hair isn't very good for those. Really? That's interesting. I was told that, like, the claw clips are better for your hair in general than, like, the rubber tie thing. I guess they're not really rubber, but it was, better than, like, you know what I mean, like the elastics, like, even the fabric-covered ones. Oh, as in comfort? Oh, that's fair. You know, I used to like the claw clips a lot more, but lately they've actually been a little bit less comfy. But I've also been trying to wear them as I, like, walk around. I don't like the rubber ones. They have to at least have, like, like fabric on the outside. Okay. Guess that is not the correct building. Does have a headband scrunchy thing that I like to use. Just stretchy cloth. You know, I thought about getting a scrunchie. I always felt like there's no way I have enough hair for that, which is weird because I have really long hair, and I'm not like bald or anything. But like, and I'll like, even my hair ties, I feel like I always have to like roll them up like 2 or 3 times to make it so like when I do have the, because I do have some of the like elasticy ones, like the fabric elastic ones. But I just feel like for them to even hold my hair, I have to like fold them up like 2 or 3 times. At one point, because of anime, I tried just tying I've tried just tying it up with like a little bit of fabric. And that did not work. Wait, maybe the lion key is for the doghouse? That'd be weird and kind of nonsensical, but for it to be so far away. Then again, I'm also looking at it from like a modern puzzle game sort of view. So I never tried to... Alright, nope. Use the key of lion. Oh, okay. There are 2 locks. Okay. Interesting. So I am doing the right thing. Here I was thinking that maybe I skipped ahead. I shouldn't have. But yeah, like I said, that's the other reason I'm never like super gung-ho about trying to get back into VR. Social anxiety, and it like messes up my hair. But I don't know. Alright, now I was a key, where would I be? Here maybe? Pterodactyls. Pterodactyl named Lamar. When he's tired of flying, he drives his car. Yeah, 100% it's the birds making that phone call sound. Okay. I'm starting to think that this might be I'm gonna need a guide kind of game. Already. Cafe. They're incredibly annoying rather than scary. Exactly. Like, I don't know how to, why is it just like a never-ending barrage of pink pterodactyls? Like, pinball machine, nothing unusual. Alright, you know, I'm gonna pull a guide up. Hold on one second. Silent Hill, one guide. Like, I don't even know where to go. I'm like already kind of like, huh. Feel like I've gone basically everywhere. All right. No shame in that for a game like this. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So walkthrough. Silent Hill. Oh my god. This is like an old Super Cheats walkthrough. Okay. Thank you, IGN, for copy and pasting. It actually is a Super Cheats walkthrough. I don't know if you guys remember Super Cheats. I used to like it was kind of like out of date for a lot of my childhood, but I looked up stuff on that sometimes. But anyway, part 1 weapons. Da, 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 da. Jesus, man, Super Cheats is a callback and a half. I don't even know if that website's still up. Like, genuinely, no idea. But I do know that I have at least 1 or 2 walkthroughs printed out still somewhere from this. Just because when I last, like, unpacked my video games, I had, like, a big stack of papers in the bottom. Just check, still up. Yo! Let's go! Bottle of hydrochloric acid. In the cafe. Blacks, the wooden plank, and Elroy Street. Alright, I still don't know if this is the correct direction, though. Old Silent Hill. Something weird, because you're broken wheelchairs. Cafe. Still gave you... Da, 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 da. Alleyway. Destroyed and there's no way to get to school right now. Alternate way of getting to the school. Doghouse 7th Street. Okay, so I did do this the correct way so far. Woodman. Find the alley behind cafe. And then Elroy Street. Okay. Still making guides as well, which is, I mean, I believe Super Cheats is like a user funded thing. Although, you know, I find stuff like that super, like, especially old stuff like that super interesting, especially nowadays, because, like, just like so popular such popular websites that are just like gone now. Basically, like, nobody goes to them anymore, but a lot of the time they're still up. But like, I don't know, I'm almost surprised Super Cheats didn't, like, the Super Cheats was like one of the big ones of like the cheating and walkthrough websites. And honestly, I'm kind of surprised that they haven't like tried to become IGN, basically. Because, I mean, they probably had the traffic that they could convert. Because, like, Crunchyroll, I found out that apparently Crunchyroll originated as a piracy website. And they did a whole big conversion thing to turn themselves into, like, a legitimate website. Someone played basketball with somebody's head. The Key of Woodman. Alright. Health drink. Is this a door? Like, that's just funny. Like, just like, yo, he be balling. Like, what being is playing basketball with severed heads? Okay. Anybody throwing hoops in Silent Hill is a boss monster, no doubt. Yeah, probably. Yo, he be ballin'. I wonder, is Silent Hill in the Konami skating game? Part of me really hopes it is. I know Metal Gear and Castlevania are. Yeah, like, skateboarding. Because, so yeah, they made a skateboarding game to try to compete with, like, Tony Hawk Pro Skater, and you get to play as Snake on a skateboard, and you get to skate all over the oil rig from Metal Gear Solid 2, but you also get to play as, I want to say, Alucard from Castlevania, and you get to do the same thing in Dracula's Castle, where you actually have to defeat Dracula with the power of skateboarding, is that level. On that same sort of vibe, I still am like, I wonder what's gonna happen to skateboarding. Like, it feels like it's like more popular and mainstream than ever, but it is also like it doesn't feel like it's a sport anymore the way it used to, you know? Now it just feels like it's just a thing some people get into as like a hobby. In one of the mailboxes. I would have thought it would be the knockdown one. Never heard of any professional skateboarder except for Tony Hawk. Like, I've heard of some of his buddies, but I've only really heard of most of them because I've, like, most of Tony Hawk's buddies because they're in the Tony Hawk games. Like Bob Burnquist. Oh, I died. But yeah, like, Tony Hawk is, like, old, though. So, like I said, I'm just like, who's, like, the new skater guy? Is there even gonna be a new skater guy? But, yeah, as far as... Interesting. Okay. But yeah, old and still unrecognizable in public to this day, unless he has a skateboard. Oh, also, if you are a fan even remotely of Jackass or Viva La Bam, a lot of the people, Bam Margera from Viva La Bam and a bunch of the Jackass guys are actually pro skaters also, or were pro skaters before Jackass took off. I'll enjoying it as a teen. Yeah, I remember liking it as a teen too, but I think I liked Bam Margera's, like, Viva La Bam a lot more. Maybe I can't get both keys at the same time? The dead end to a section to a mailbox. Oh, okay. So keep on this road. I only recall one stunt that was them starting with Skyrim. Yeah, they did a lot of stuff like that. Not exactly highbrow humor there. What I always end up remembering is antiquing, where they would take a handful of flour and throw it really hard into their friends' faces while they're sleeping. I always thought that was funny. Never quite got why they called it antiquing. I don't think they ever actually explained that joke. Okay, so we come on down here. There's the crosswalk. Boy, Colorado. Welcome in. How are you? Yeah. Oh, there. The key of Scarecrow. I died. We found it, though. Okay. But yeah, I don't know. Not really that much of a fan of that kind of humor no more. They're just, like, some of the only skateboarders I can remember. I just know that a bunch of, like, the crew for that show were former, like, pro skaters. Covered in dust like an undisturbed antique would. That sounds about right. Or maybe it's because your face is going to be white if you're hit in the face with a handful of loose flour. So it'll be kind of like the face paint or whatever, or makeup that that they used to wear in, like, the revolutionary colonial times. Like, the powder. I think it's like a powder, actually. But that feels too smart for the Jackass guys. It's like a thought process. But I don't know. Didn't that also contain some sort of poison? I'm not sure, if I'm being honest. I know the white makeup that they wear in Japan is made out of bird poop. For like geishas, or at least it was. Nowadays it's not. But like historically, that's what they used to make it out of. All right, perfect. There we go. But you... Oh, I mean, for sure, if something like that exists, there's always going to be somebody still doing it. That's just how things work. People don't let anything die if they can help it. Even things that are iffy. But yeah, no parking, do not block area. Oh. So I can't park there. You know, the absolute lack of music is probably the most, is like weirdly uncomfortable. I'm pretty sure that's on purpose. Oh, how Prof would have loved to be here and make that joke. Yeah, probably. Alright. How long is this first game, anyway? I genuinely have no idea. All I know is, I know for a fact Syl took longer on the second game. Which makes sense. I mean, like, how much disk space could they possibly have had for this game? Especially with the full 3D environment. Because yeah, I found that all of the, like, really big old, like, PS1 era games always tend to be the ones with, like, the picture backgrounds where you're, like, a 3D model on a picture and it's, like, top down at the one angle. And I hide the draw distance with all that fog. True. Honestly, one of my favorite games of all time is a PS1 game. I actually, at some point, I would like to play that on stream. I don't know how interested anyone would be in me playing the original Digimon World game for PlayStation 1, but that is genuinely one of my favorite games of all time, unironically. Just because it does a lot of interesting things, and that game's kind of huge. Actually, like, super complicated. Like, way more complicated than you'd expect from, like, the premise. Okay. I think there's been enough Digimon games. You know, I agree. There's never been enough Digimon games. The series is very underutilized. Although I will say, I think Digimon is at its best when it's more in the style of Digimon World 1. Like the one that I'm gushing over, because the one that I say is my favorite. Because they have at least a couple games that are trying to replicate its stuff. So, basically, instead of trying to be like a Pokemon clone, like some of the Digimon games are, they go all in on what they actually are, which is basically Tamagotchi for quote-unquote boys. So, you know, it is a Tamagotchi that you raise and have fight. What? It's getting dark again. What's going on? Yo, drinks with the girlies. Would have loved a proper game in the vein of Digimon Frontiers. You know, that's interesting, because, like, I didn't mind Digimon Frontiers, but, like, I liked it a lot more when they were, like, the Digimon all got to be, like, their own character. So, like, that one where it's just the kids are also Digimon, I never quite vibed with that as much. Although I will say, from what I have gathered, it's I believe the second most messed up version of Digimon. That's the other thing I always really liked about Digimon, is it's not afraid to get dark. Like, it's the Digimon anime is an anime first and a product for children second, which is something Pokemon did not follow a lot. Like, Pokemon could learn a thing or two from. Because, like, I don't know, I think Pokemon would be really cool if it would let all the messed up stuff from, like, the manga happen. Okay. I recall watching the entire shows back on YouTube back in the day. Yo, I remember that. Hey, Bug, welcome in. Where am I? But yeah, but you know, my favorite one was always Tamers, Digimon Tamers, the third one, the one with Guilmon and Renamine. That was my favorite Digimon because they actually used Digimon from the whole franchise. They added a bunch new ones. They only added one new Digimon concept, which was like the synchronization, and they dropped all the overly complicated ones from Digimon 2, or from Tamers 2. I have no idea. Even when looking at the map, I'm lost. Okay, so I don't know how to show you this. So when we went, okay, up on Finney Street, we went into the alley where we lost our daughter. She left us a note there saying that she's went to the elementary school, which for the record, she should have no possible knowledge of, because we were both driving here and got, like, something happened to us. Like, the implication is that we've never been to this town before. So, weird, I guess. She said she went to the elementary school, and then all the, like, roads to the elementary school are, like, caved in and are, like, canyons. So we had to go cut through the building with the doghouse, and she left us some notes in front of that she left us notes next to one of the crevasses telling us to go to the doghouse on Levin Street, which doesn't sound like a thing a little girl would know how to describe or be able to, especially considering I think she's like 7. So I don't know how she is able to articulate directions and knows like what street we're on and stuff like that. But anyways, we went there and it was a safe house, but the back door had all its locked keys. So we went around and we got all the keys from various corpses around town, which also puts to question who relocked that door. If she was let through somehow, how did she get to the other side? Quite the suspicious notes. Yeah, I'm very suspicious about the entire premise of this game so far. Something's very up. And not even like up like Silent Hill 2 is up, where I'm like, this very premise is like, this doesn't seem right. I feel like there's gonna be a big twist in here somewhere. But anyways, now we're going to the elementary school. Haven't seen this game in years. Jeez. I've never played this game. But this was my trade to get Syl to play Alan Wake, so I'm going to play the core franchise of Silent Hill. Something be silenting in these hills. Very quiet. And if I remember right, this is the school from Kindergarten Cop. Oh, that killed both of them. Probably the original, because I don't have to worry about how I'm getting a hold of it. Wink. Wink. Yay, is this the one from Kindergarten? I think this is the one with the school from Kindergarten Cop. So, oh, what the... So yeah, they didn't actually know what American schools would look like back in Japan at this time. So they literally like looked up a movie that took place in a school and literally just modeled it. So kindergarten, so it's the school from Kindergarten Cop. Why am I hearing moaning? Oh no. Okay. More Ronaldo Gordon list of teachers. But yeah. It's written in blood. Alchemy Laboratory. Golden an old man's palm. For Sage's water. That's always such a fun trope. Written in blood. Placed with songs and sound, a silver guidepost is untapped. And lost tongues awakening at the ordained order. Darkness that brings the choking heart. Flames render the silence. Awakening is the hungry beast. Open time's door to beckon prey. Interesting. Okay. So yeah, I just think that is such a fun trope, but also like, oh, very much so. But I was just gonna say, I feel like we're kind of past the point of that being a thing, because I'm like, how do you write in blood? Are you like dipping like a stick or a paintbrush in the blood, and then just trying to write with it? How does that work? Like, it made more sense in, like, quill and ink times, I feel. Picture of a door. Don't know who drew it, but it's certainly in bad taste. Okay. But yeah, like, also I have a quill and ink. I've only ever used, like, multiple inks, actually. But yeah, no, I have a, duck feather quill and ink set for calligraphy that I have only used once. And it was to, ask a girl to prom who I was interested in, mostly because she liked anime. Back in the days where finding people who liked things like anime was hard to come by. And so I thought it would be a great gesture to be like, I'm gonna write you a note in Japanese. She did not speak Japanese. Welcome home, Sai. And Star stopped at 10 p.m. Silver Moon. Yeah, I did it like weeks in advance, and she was just like, what? She never got it? She never figured out who it was from? She never said anything after like a week? And I'm like, I feel like she would at least say no if she wasn't interested, right? But she said nothing, so I ended up just having to like ask her anyway. Like the old-fashioned way. I don't like that sound. Why is it getting louder? Working for Sal. Well, I appreciate it. I died. Oh god, how far back do I have to go? Oh wait, no, just the doghouse. Too dark, try increasing brightness. Alright, I am going to quickly go grab some more water because I realized as I was prepping, like as I had already gotten live, that I did not actually grab enough water because I drank most of it while I was doing stuff. So I will be right back. I'm back. What's going on? Please pause the game. Hey, Gage! Look at me! How are you? I can relate, Saya. I just, today I just walked for, today I walked for 12 hours. So, or most of 12 hours. Several flights of stairs, too. Not even several, like, it was like constantly up and down stairs. Have I been in here yet? Yeah, here's a new room. But yeah, how y'all doing? Luckily, I don't have to come in tomorrow. Yo! Me either! Let's go! But yeah. But yeah, this is 100%. I'm pretty sure this is the same school from Kindergarten Cop. Because I know it was in one of the Silent Hill games. And, like, if you haven't seen that movie in a while, because I remember watching that as, like, secret Easter eggs. Okay, so I'm off. Yo! Nice! Gonna have a cell of a day tomorrow. Yeah! Have the map for this place? Oh yeah, I need to go find it at the other area. So, this way, I think? Okay. But yeah. Tomorrow we'll do our karaoke. Hopefully. Like, that's the current plan. And, yeah, karaoke, and, we should be doing... Come on. I'm not gonna get... Then we might do some more of this. Make the Viancorp glass finally arrived a bit late. Ah, fair. I'm sorry that it got caught in customs. I actually know some people. How long will tomorrow's stream last? I have no idea. I don't plan stuff. In fact, part of why, like, streams are able to happen so often and so long is because I don't plan. I gave up on planning things. There was a time when, like, I used to be very, like, particular about streams and, like, how long I was gonna go and a bunch of stuff like that. Where have we been in here? Yeah. But I always ended up having a literally hard time if I overplan stuff. Where? Where did I get the map? I swear I got it. Actually, hold on. I should probably check 1 second. Hey! Come on. What do you do? Give me like 2 seconds. Okay. Sorry. My mom was texting me. And I was like, I should probably respond to her because it was day 2 of doing spooky or possibly dangerous job. But, oh, there we go. Okay, now where am I? Lobby. Infirmary. Okay. But yeah, as far as tomorrow goes, I have no idea. I don't know if it'll start early or late. We should probably be around the time that you guys would expect. All right. Hey. So, but yeah, like I said, karaoke, and just thought that should be tomorrow. And if not, more Silent Hill. But I do owe you guys a karaoke stream, so karaoke stream will happen relatively soon. All right. I guess that one's just dead. Right, but that's so awesome. I'm so glad you got the glass. I really need to go and get me some of the I don't actually own any of the new merch right now. I really need to actually get me some. Last time I had merch going, I actually ended up... What is this? Why is there like a ghost baby? Like a squeaky toy ghost? Yeah, I don't know. I haven't got it yet, but I'm excited. Yo! I'm glad. This is some sort of room. Jam door can't be opened. And you shoot it? I don't know. Nothing in this game has been friendly so far. So I don't think I actually shot it. I thought I shot nothing. Gonna make a Japanese highball with it. Gonna be delicious. Yo! That actually sounds really good. Like, I 100% imagined that, damn, a ghost that squeaks? Bang! Nothing inside. Okay. That's to upstairs. I don't think I want to go there yet. But yeah, no. When I picked out that to be one of the items, I kind of imagined like a corpo executive being in like a big office or whatever, overviewing like a city. Some juice and tea in mine. Ooh, sounds lovely. All right, we can now go this way. I love how casually he stomps on the enemies in this one. Like, it's just kind of humorous. It's like, yeah, die. Okay. Probably shouldn't have wasted bullets like that. This guy does not seem scared. Nah, not really. This, just like the women's. Yeah, he's got a back hop for a dodge. If I double tap backwards, he does that. And then I can do the right and left bumpers, and he'll sidestep too. Which, to me, is crazy, because like, I swear, before we had multiple triggers, I swear we had one trigger each in the limited time that I've spent playing, like, PS1 games. One trigger each, and, like, I swear the joystick happened before additional triggers became standard. Alright, do we go upstairs, or do we cross the hall and check the other side? Guess I'm doing that, because I went for it already. Up the stairs! Alright. Up we go. But yeah, like I said, with designing the glass, I imagined, like I said, some like corpo executive drinking whiskey out of it, overlooking the city, which is like one of my least creatively named things. And then cool, they're all dead. Okay, now what? Where am I? Oh, classroom. Okay. Just like nothing in here. Okay. Hold on. Maybe we should check school. Apparently, this is chapter 3 already. By just having gotten here, it's already chapter 3. Go past the skill and take the bus. Oh. Alright. Well, whoops. Lobby of school, take the map of the school, okay. Second floor, roof. Blue school, head down the double doors. And blood, okay. Which there's no use for the teacher's list. We came through opposite to these. Okay. Due west of where you came. Dark baby-like figures. So watch out for the squeaking baby figures. What room you in? Classroom 1 of 7? I mean, you can do like floor top left or bottom left, or you know, so second floor top classroom left is a pretty helpful. There's pretty good directions. Take a turn to the left, double doors. Thing in the bathroom anyway. Up the stairs. Health drink, check out the next room. Okay, go to the bathrooms. All right. Okay, so we go in this one. You playing Monopoly? No, we're playing the original Silent Hill. Which, I will say, already I can see this game being a little bit more twisted than modern games. Hey. Because, like, I feel like even later Silent Hill games already, like, don't feel as dark as this one does already. Or, like, as scary. Girls' bathroom, head to the double door by the stairs. Lab equipment. Okay. So we go in here. Double door by the stairs. Lab equipment room. Okay. But yeah, no, I have to follow a guide. I was already kind of confused. Well, that doesn't sound helpful. Hydrochloric acid. Oh, you'll need it. Head to the laboratory. Okay. So, chemistry lab. Anything here? Statue of an old man's hand, the fist touched shite as if it would never let go. Okay. Just giant monster hand clutching its proverbial pearls. God, tank controls. Okay. Good thing, statue of hand. Good thing nothing can really... follow me through rooms. Oh, wait. The lab equipment room. Where's the library? Or not the library, the laboratory. Not here. I guess chemistry lab? Oh. Okay, it is that room. Alright. Something else. Totally get them being... Totally get them being good for anxiety and orientation in old games like this. Oh, 100%. Like, they're really only good for making you more stressed out. In fact, where am I? Oh. Like, once you get to a certain level of use to them, I will say that they are the worst part of, like, the old Metal Gear games. Uh-oh. Okay. Apparently I have to just... I don't actually think so. This is way spookier than Resident Evil 1, though, I will say. Like, we played Resident Evil 1 the other year. This really takes the cake even comparatively. Okay, how about... Ah, sweet, it worked! A gold medallion. Statue of a hand, nothing to worry about. Perfect. Okay, where are we going next, then? You will find absolute... But yeah, no, like, genuinely, it made some of the early Metal Gear games, which are some of my favorites. Like, Metal Gear is one of my favorite franchises, but it is also, like... Now that I'm, like, so out of touch with tank controls, it has made them almost unplayable. Okay, anything to drink? Crying old man's hand. Something in it real tight. Gold medallion. This is one of the holders. Tune. That you read for the piano room. Locker room. Don't know what's in it. Okay, cool. I never found the poems it's talking about. I'm trying to use the joystick again. Okay. And where am I? Right here. Okay, perfect. Okay. Open this up. Eat one of them. All right. Nothing useful. No running or playing in the locker room. Go to the other side of the lockers. Oh, okay. Ah, it's a kitty. Just a cat. Who is locking up cats in lockers? Oh. That means the cat died in this room, because it... Okay. Do not like that. Evil is doing that. Okay, piano. It doesn't look locked though. Turn in blood, till birds without a voice. You're definitely murking dead kids. I mean, I don't know. It depends on how you want to interpret this game so far. We might be murking actual kids or something. Or, demons? They might not be ghosts. They might be, like, eldritch horrors, basically. The greedy pelican eager for the reward. White wings flailing. The dove. Higher than the dove. Swan glides in. Up comes a crow, coming quickly to a stop. Who will be the key? Who will lead to the silver reward? Okay, interesting. Where am I? Alright, perfect. So apparently we have to go put the medallion in before the piano is even possible to access. Anyway. But yeah. I don't know, this game is super weird. And I feel like I'm not talking as much today. I'm very sorry. But yeah, no, like, I hate tank controls. Like, I cannot wait to get to a better playing or Silent Hill game. Okay. Through here. Place the medallion. Here we go. Alright, use! And now it should be, stopped at 12. You know what's interesting is that, like, I've never actually seen a... I've never actually really seen a clock tower. You know, I don't really think we build those much anymore. There's a lot to talk about with this game without all the clues. Yeah, fair. Normally I would be able to just rattle off more stuff about life or my day or what I've been doing. But, like, I'm a little bit brain fried from the lack of sleep. And I was just like, I just wanted to make sure I got something for you guys after taking so many days off. But I'm probably overly worried about stuff like that. Worried if I stop streaming, y'all will, like, get out of the habit of hanging out or something. And be all like, we don't need you no more, Sal. We've got, like, I don't know, somebody else. Anyway, Pelican, let's see if I can, oh. Some blood on some of the keys. Check the piano. Oh. I was just like, can I play a song? Probably just do something else if you weren't streaming, catching up on videos and read. Yeah, that's fair. Anyway, follow the poem to figure out. Oh. Oh, wait, I get it. So, 2, 3, and nope, I messed up. Okay, 2, 3. Or a puzzle game called Tormented Souls while listening to you. No, that's fair. Fine. Okay, wait. So, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. Wait. I'm so confused. So at this point, don't think I could do Blender without your... That's fair. Well, I appreciate that I can help you work. I've loved all the stuff that you've made. It's also so cool. Okay. I don't know how that worked, but silver medallion. All right. Okay. And then we're here. Eep. Angry baby. All right. I really probably should not be wasting so many bullets on these kind of enemies. I feel like maybe I should equip a melee weapon. Laying a pipe. Glad you've been liking them. They're all pretty. Nah. I think they look great. Honestly, I think they are super cool. I like freak out every time you make one. Okay, so then we're in here. Okay. Then we go through here. I don't like that sound. Okay, put the metal here. Power door is locked. Hands are stopped at 5 a.m. No, because you have to find him at boiler room. Okay, so boiler room. I would guess actually maybe storage? Right? Because boiler rooms are usually in the basement. Oh, there is the basement. Okay, wait. Ah, I see, I see. Ooh. Sounds neat. Okay, I think what I have to do is go up, across, and then down twice. All right. You know what I think is okay? That is actually that. I think it's so funny. Have you seen Disney has just been blatantly lying in their promotions for the Mufasa movie? I think that's so funny. They keep claiming that they're like winning awards and like the most popular movie in America, and it's very clear that they made them ahead of time because basically nobody is going to see the Mufasa movie. Assumedly because nobody really liked Lion King. Or the live-action Lion King. Wait. So, like, and everybody is going for, like, Sonic the Hedgehog is the popular one right now. It's the most popular movie. It is still beating, like, top of the charts right now. But yeah, no, they made a live action, quote unquote live action. It's really just a very ugly and boring, too realistic, like animated reimagining of Lion King. But they made a sequel to it, or a prequel, about Mufasa based on the Lion King novels. Which, on one hand, if they would have just made it regular, it would have been cool. Hitting on John Wick 5, they say it's the last one, so... You know, I haven't actually watched a single John Wick movie. I want to fix that, but I haven't... Like, it's hard to make myself do things sometimes. In movies are one of those things I kind of struggle with. That's actually part of why I wanted to do a movie night in the Discord. But it's just as hard to make myself watch a movie in Discord as it is for me to get myself to watch a movie by myself. You like, I mean, you already had me at Keanu Reeves. Bonk. Oh, it's unlocked. I don't even know where I am right now. Right here. Okay, perfect. Hey, I went in there. Did that already get me? It did. But yeah, but like, Disney's just like lying. And I find that so funny. Like, they're just in like denial, basically, over whether or not people actually went and saw the Mufasa movie. I'm surprised to see Keanu Reeves play the Armored Core secret level episode. Wait, Keanu Reeves is in the secret level show? That's super cool. I haven't watched any of Secret Level yet. Where am I going? Did I go up or down? I thought I was looking for my kid. Why? Where? What am I doing? Hi. Yeah, that sounds like a bombing siren. Is that with? Don't get more chill than that. Wait. Is Hideo Kojima in it too? It's locked. Oh, we're in like a nightmare world. I died. I delegated. But yeah. You swing. Okay, interesting. But yeah, no, I've never actually watched John Wick. It always seemed fine, but I just never got around to it. Um, but yeah, I just think it's so funny that they're just like, Disney's in like hyper denial over Mufasa because they have all these commercials saying it's the best movie out right now. It's like the #1 on the charts, and it's just like, you clearly made these before you weren't #1 on the charts. And were in fact one of the worst movies that came out like this year. Mercury, hello! I died again. Totally new dimension. Da-da. First aid kit and some ammo. Yep, the child is rubber ball. Okay. The what? But yeah, like I said, just Hideo Kojima, like, or not Hideo, it's Kojima. But yeah, they're just out here like pretending that they were a popular movie. I think it's funny. Uh-oh. You know, I would do Dragon Ball Z. I did just get given Kakarot, and I never played that, but, oh, it's a bug. I do owe Syl this, though. Alright. Because, yeah, Syl really got into the Silent Hill games, and she really wanted to make me play them. Is there really nothing in here? Wait, where am I? Here again? Wrong way. But yeah, like I said, I really wanted her to play Alan Wake, and this was the agreement to get her to play Alan Wake. It's unlocked. Oh. Okay, how about this one? God, I hate the camera. I don't like the game. This is so... Grr. Cards are scattered. There's a picture card. Actually, you know what is something that kind of spooked me recently? Like IRL? I was on TikTok, and they had this thing that was like a telepathy test. It was like a government telepathy test thing. And they were like, do you remember this? These things? We found a tape from a government whatever, and like... I actually remembered the tape, like some of the stuff they were playing from it. And I'm like, why does it sound so familiar? So apparently I was in a government program at one point. Apparently they did multiple rounds, so I think I went through at least one round of secret government testing for unknown thing. So that was kind of spooky. Like I said, they just played like audio from a tape that they recovered from it, and it was like, I want to say it was like a telepathy test or something. It was something like that. Because they did the telepathy cards. Rubber ball, take it. And I know about the telepathy cards. Government tests, those are quite wholesome. Not from what I've seen. I've watched Stranger Things. Ah, the government. They know how to make science fine. The designs of the tests are very human. I don't really remember anything about the test itself. They played the audio and I'm like, why have I heard this? But yeah, although I will say, I think the more spookier thing that has been going on late. And anyways, they have these cards like that. And I just do kind of remember the cards too. I mean, like, I remember like them from like shows. The telepathy testing cards or whatever, telekinesis. But I also remember actually seeing them in person, at least at one point. God. Stop. I'm dead. Dang it. I mean, I guess the other spooky thing is that part of my current temp job is actually doing security patrols for construction sites. So I'm walking around in a pitch black, halfway built apartment building, and that's what I've been doing today and yesterday. Oh my god, I hate these things so much. They're not practical to fight. I mean, I have enough ammo. Maybe I should just start blasting them and not even worry about the melee weapon. Okay. Also, apparently the TikTok band. Apparently they're actually putting a hold on the ban for now. Apparently they are giving it a like time for appeals or something like that. So TikTok might not get banned. Or if it does, it'll be banned later. Each fan is rotating. I may be sucked in. Why did that immediately make me think of, oh no, I might get sucked into the fan. It makes me think of the, have you heard of the South Korean myth that, or like, urban legend that they all, that like a lot of them, or superstition, there we go. That, fans actively remove oxygen from the room and you can't sleep with a fan on because it'll kill you. And thank you for the care package, Bug. I really appreciate it. Stretch. Alright. I always find that really funny, but then I think about stuff like the fact that everyone in America refuses to build the 3rd floor of buildings because they think it's bad luck. And then I realized that's, I guess, not as dumb as I thought it was. The funny thing to me about we can't put a 13th floor in a building, it'll be haunted, is they like try to loophole it. Okay, you'd think, okay, you can't build a 13th floor in a building because it'll be haunted or whatever, or unlucky. So you're what? And no building is able to be more than 12 stories? No. We'll make them way higher than 12 stories. Oh, what are you gonna do with the 13th floor then? Are you just gonna like leave it unused or empty or something? Is that a, you know, don't let people in there for the most part? Oh no, we'll just skip the 13th floor and go straight to 14. What? Then wouldn't the 14th floor just be the 13th floor? No, it'll be the 14th floor. But no, if you count up the floors, 13 is gonna be 14. No, it's 13. I mean, it's 14. That's not how numbers work. It is now. I don't get stuff. That's just confusing and silly. Because apparently labeling something makes it not the thing that it is. Or not labeling something. The 13th floor leads to the back rooms. All of you die. There. Also, hi, Lakota. Okay, so... But yeah, like I said, I just always find that just super silly and ridiculous. Okay, so we've made it pretty far. Where do we go from here? I guess straight ahead, because... yeah. It's locked. But yeah, there we go. Infirmary. Oh, that's lovely. Oh, hey, a save point. Okay. Still the infirmary. But we're like tripping out having a nightmare now. There's like faces in the walls and stuff. But yeah. But yeah, like I said, just I always find that like super humorous. And then like, so I mean, like I said, you know, I guess fans eating the oxygen out of your room isn't as ridiculous as, I mean, I don't know, it's about the same level of ridiculous. You ever like, when you were a kid, you ever try to go out of your way to get as much bad luck as possible just to see if luck is real at all? Like, all the superstitions? Like, I remember doing that because I was so sure. Because I was just like, luck can't be real. That's ridiculous. So I would like, go out of my way to do like walk under ladders and pet black cats and stuff. Okay, wait. Unlock something. There'll be 2 demon children that are here. Short time on the wheelchair. Wheelchair. Wait, was it in the lobby? Hey, why would you miss? Break a mirror under a stepladder while crossing the... Yeah, exactly. I used to do stuff like that all the time with the intention being like, haha, this isn't real, and it wasn't, but I always love testing stuff like that. Actually, I know that's a thing in some of the later games, but in at least one of the later games, I had this spoiled as a thing. So maybe it works in this game. We're gonna test a thing. But first, we save having picked those things up so I don't forget them. See, the game is way scarier. But I think maybe the enemies don't attack in the dark. Nope, that is not true at all. I guess that's a thing in Silent Hill 2 on. Alright. But yeah, no, I used to always do, like, weird things like that. Science or whatever. To try to... I don't know. Okay. But yeah, no, I was always like really curious. Like I was that kid who was just like need to test the things. Honestly, I already kind of feel like my brain is too far gone. I might need the I'm starting to think maybe I should call it earlier already. But my rule, 3 hours. Just 30 more minutes, Sal. Okay, that's unlocked. So we go in here. I'm dead. Okay. Grr. How am I supposed to get the ampule? Whatever that is. Honestly, when I hear the phrase ampule, or the term ampule, it immediately makes me think of the, the monster from... I'm dead. From, or the alien from Subnautica. Although I think that's like Amphiel, or something like that. But to continue my thing, the government test thing was like a series of tones that you were supposed to like report if you heard. All right, perfect. It's unlocked. Let go. No! Wait, why don't I just heal before I go out? Because I'm dumb. And running off of collectively like 6 hours of sleep in 3 days. Alright. Wait. Okay, good. Alright. Alright. That's, I don't think I can comment on that because I'm drinking energy drink at 8 a.m. Oh, also, I have drank the most amount of caffeine I have in a while without getting caffeine poisoning. Because the last time I drank as much caffeine as I did today, like I said, I got caffeine poisoning. Which is, I drank two energy drinks and 3 cups of coffee. Which, you don't actually need all that much caffeine to actually get caffeine poisoning, believe it or not. You only need over, like, I think it's 500 milligrams based on plus based on tolerance. I assume it also, like, is probably affected by stuff like hydration levels. Let go. God, it's the tank controls! God. So close. Somehow hearing that reminds me of that meme after someone got sent to the hospital after eating something like 100. So the limit is 126. Yeah, something like that. Actually, there was a time when I was all about like testing limits of things because I didn't believe certain things were real. Similar to that whole like gotta make sure luck isn't real thing, you know. I found out that if you go 3 days without sleep, like full days, no sleep at all, then you would hallucinate. And I did not believe that hallucinations were real. So I went out of my way with my friends to stay up for, and this is one of our last big hurrahs of high school. We thought it'd be so cool to stay up as long as physically possible, multiple days. I got to day 2 and then I felt violently ill and kind of just passed out somewhere. But that was a time. And I never hallucinated, so I never actually figured out if that's a real thing. Oh, I thought that was text on the wall. Is that a door? There's no keyhole or even a knob. Moves a bit, but certainly won't open. What's this? It's a horizontal slot? What's it for? Where's my key? Wait. But yeah, technically if you overdo, you can like overdo literally anything. And like there's stuff that happens when you overdo anything. If I remember right, if you can drink 8 whole pots of coffee within like an hour, then you will actually overdose on caffeine and die. But like that's such an impossible amount of, and I'm talking like American drip coffee. That's like basically impossible because you don't even have that amount of capacity in your stomach to do that. So you don't really have to worry about overdosing in that sort of way. You can, I mean, sure, worry about overdosing and like getting caffeine poisoning, where you just don't feel good and all the positives of caffeine just go away. You just go down 30 shots of espresso. I'll get the work done in 2 seconds. Well, the thing is that if you go over a certain level of caffeine, not only does it actually stop working the way caffeine normally does, but caffeine poisoning causes fatigue. So essentially, your body flips around from being like, oh hey, I can't feel tired suddenly, because that's actually what caffeine does, is it blocks you from feeling tired. It doesn't give you energy. The sugar in things that you are drinking with caffeine are what actually give you the energy. But so you just get a slight sugar rush, and the caffeine makes you not feel tired. But the thing is if you go over a certain level of caffeine, then your body is like, oh no, you're poisoned. Why is there a ton of tired chemical? Like, instead, the caffeine, since it's blocking the tired chemical receptor, your brain is instead like, why are we suddenly super tired? You know what I mean? Like, why is there a ton of tired chemical here? Because caffeine is like one connection off from, like, or one thing away from, like, the tired chemical, which is how it works. But wheelchair, pick it up. Second floor. First floor when you exit. Okay. Oh no. This PS1 game is lagging. Wait. Hey, are you guys still here? To be, well, I'm not gonna go into it. Okay, good, good. Just making sure my computer isn't, like, dying. Yeah, game doesn't seem to be liking what's going on. Maybe it's getting scared. Uh, what is happening? As if the tank controls weren't bad enough. I don't have sound either anymore. I kind of figure you guys probably don't either. I don't know how to fix this. Maybe I would assume, like, quitting out of the game and loading. But I might have to do something about that. Here, hold on. Give me 1 second to okay, so oh, whoops. Okay. I mean, this will undo all the stuff we just did, though. Come on. And you guys, your game again? Can hear? Well, that's good. At least you guys can hear it. I love the OG PlayStation noise. I think it's the best one in, like, of all of the PlayStation startups. And it's froze again. No, wait. All right, something's going on. Okay then. So, I guess we're switching to a quick little... Come on, Sal. Okay, I guess we're switching to a quick little just chatting stream. Haha. So... And you know, I guess at this rate, maybe I'll just start wrapping up. Because suddenly, game don't want to work. So I'm gonna have to run some stuff on that program. Double check that it even is low. Like last time I tried to play stuff with the thing I'm using. See, last time I had to, I tried to run things through the thing I'm using. It wouldn't let me actually save. And I was gonna do a thing to fix it, but then it crashed, and now I don't know if that's gonna work now. So, yeah. So, yeah, so Cell is tired. I'm gonna go find me somebody to raid, and I think we're gonna call it a night. Because, yeah, like I said earlier, I am running off of like 6 hours of sleep in like 3 days. So, okay, so dooby-dooby-doo. Also, I need to go talk to some people about the talk show.
That was.
A bitch is what that was. Low on E. Yeah, a little bit low on E. Running on empty. Need to go charge up. But yeah, you know, I need to talk to some people about getting the talk show going again. Like, I want to at least get on my like unique people before I start stalling out. I was hoping I could get through like the people who were like obvious for the show first. You know? And all like the testing episodes. But honestly, you know what? Maybe we'll just I don't like skipping it, but I think maybe I'll just skip it for tonight. So yeah, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you all had a cell of a time. If you enjoyed the show and you haven't yet, please give a follow. It really helps with the algorithm and my self-esteem. Join the Discord. Check out our socials. Buy some merch. And check out the Patreon. Hopefully something will be on that at some point. I need to actually plan out all of my content more. I promise you tomorrow will be way better as far as content goes. Like I said, today it was just, I felt bad for missing out on Friday, and honestly, I probably should have taken tonight off, realistically. But I had a good time anyway. So, anyways, I hope you all had a wonderful night, and I'll see you guys again. Most likely not even most likely. I'll see you guys all tomorrow. Bye, everybody. Bye.